New year, new story, new you. How can you use this to supersize your business and supercharge your life? That's what we're going to talk about in this episode. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case you haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so know it's the first time you're being exposed to the coffee drinking, sometimes cursing, but not very often, Pajama Grandma. And Pajama Grandma is intentional because it is part of a new story I told for myself, so that I could become the person I always was and always wanted to be. The interesting thing about the new year is we often use it as a springboard, or we could and should use it as a springboard to create the life that we want. I don't know if we realize it or not, but we're always creating the life that we want, whether we know it or not. Sometimes we're thinking about the things we don't want, and that's causing us to get results that we don't like in our lives because we're thinking about the things we don't want. We think that we need to wait for a new year or a birthday or some kind of a milestone or some kind of a life-changing event, say having a sudden cardiac arrest, in order to change our lives and live the life that we're meant to live. But we can actually make that choice and make that decision anytime. But this time of year, at least for me, is a time to reflect on what's worked in the past, not dwell on it, not beat myself up for things that haven't worked and the results I haven't gotten that I think I should have gotten already, but for learning. What's the lesson I learned? What is the thing that I need to tweak or change or do to help my business grow faster in the direction I want it to? What is the story that I'm telling myself that is getting me the results that I want? Are those serving me? If the answer is yes, I'm going to keep doing more of that. If it's no, I'm going to change what I'm doing. But I have to know that I am always in charge of it. I am always in control of the results that I'm getting, whatever those are, good, bad, ugly, especially when I'm running my own business. I don't get to blame anybody else. I mean, there's a lot of people that run businesses, let's be honest, we all know them, that blame everything else and everyone else outside of them for the results that they're getting in their business. Oh, it's the economy, it's the regulators, it's the competition, it's the environment, it's my location, it's I can't get funding, it's my vendors, it's my, my employees aren't working hard enough. Whatever excuse it is, guess what? That all stems from you. Absolutely every problem has a solution. Every challenge has a way to overcome that challenge. Every obstacle is there to show us something. And it's usually there to show us something about ourselves. I know, hard to believe, right? But it's often there just to show us that we have the ability to figure it out or get the help we need to figure it out to change and tweak and grow and write our own story. So I did an exercise yesterday that I want to share with you that I thought was really, really powerful. I sat down and I asked myself, and I wrote down, because I believe there's power in writing things down. And nobody has to see it. You can throw it away and burn it, but it's the physical connection between your brain and your hand of writing things down. I'm proving this to myself this year, how powerful and how much that supercharges and has an effect on the outcome and the results that we get. I'm testing it on myself, and I'd like to challenge you to test it on yourself too. So many people are like, if you ask them, well, what are your goals? Do you have them written down? And they almost always say no. 90% plus of people do not have written down goals. And this is one thing my dad taught my sisters and I, and kind of, repeatedly reminded us of. It doesn't count if you haven't written it down. The likelihood of achieving your goals is 10 times greater if you just write them down. So get a little notebook, any little notebook or a note card, whatever works for you, and write it down. Carry it in your wallet. Write it on a little Post-it note and carry it in your wallet or in your purse. No one else has to know or see it. But that's your order to the world and the universe. It's like writing down your order at a restaurant. You're ordering what you want from the universe, and there's power in writing that down. It just helps to create it. So what was the exercise that I did? Well, I wrote down, back to writing down, my current beliefs about myself, my current beliefs about success, and my current beliefs about skills and what I need to know and what I do know or what I think I need to know. Beliefs about all those three areas. Myself, my success, or what I believe about, not my success, but about success in general and about skills and abilities in general. And I looked at those beliefs and I compared them to the results I'm getting in all the different areas of my life. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, contribution, relationships. And I asked myself, okay, are the results I'm getting in these areas of my life exactly what I want? Are they the ultimate peak, supercharged, super awesome, make me wake up and just grin from ear to ear every single day that I'm alive because I'm so excited about the results I'm getting? And the answer, of course, was a resounding no, because you know what? I don't have everything I want in every area of my life. I honestly don't know anyone that does. I think there's always something as human beings that we're striving for more, that we want more of, that we want a better relationship, that we want more emotional peace of mind or stability or security, or we want to make more money in our businesses. Whatever it is, I had to say no. I'm not at my ultimate peak of what I want in every area of my life. So how do I know that? Well, I wrote affirmations at the beginning of the year of exactly what I want my life to be like in each of those areas. So since I know that there's a mismatch there, the only thing I can affect and change to really give an impact on the results that I want to get is my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, and my emotions. And if I change the way I think about those things, those beliefs that I have, then my results will change. So I started looking at those beliefs and I asked myself about each belief. Is that belief getting me the results that I want? Let me think of an example. I used to believe, and I probably still have inklings of this, which is really, it's a ridiculous belief. If I make more money, I'm going to have to deal with all of the tax consequences, and I'm going to have to, and I've already got these things in place. So it's a total irrational belief, but it's a belief from my past. Don't know where it came from. Don't care where it came from. But when I wrote down my beliefs about success, I wrote something about, if I make a ton of money, I have to pay a ton of taxes, and I don't want to deal with the headache of taxes. Or if I make a lot of money, then people are going to notice me and be negative or haters or negative toward me. Those are beliefs I wrote down. Are they rational beliefs? No. Are they founded in fact? No. Are they obstacles that are super easy to overcome? Yes. Are they negatively impacting the results I'm getting and that I'm limiting myself in how fast and how big I'll let my business grow? Absolutely. They're making, those weird little beliefs are making me, and I honestly didn't consciously realize that I had those beliefs until I did this exercise yesterday and I wrote it down and I'm like, well, where the heck did that come from? Where did that tax thing come from? I'm sure it came from something in my past with respect to taxes and being audited and whatever else, which I've been audited twice by the IRS and I've never had to pay a dime more because I never break the rules. I always follow and do exactly what you can do. So it's funny that that event has still got an effect on me. I think it was the 80s, the 1980s, you guys, that I had a tax audit and nothing came of it. So why am I still carrying that limiting belief with me? So then I sat down and I said, okay, what beliefs on this list? They're my beliefs. It doesn't matter. They're my beliefs. And I didn't think they were limiting beliefs till I did this exercise. And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm not getting the result I want, then it's a limiting belief. So what do I have to do to change or short circuit that belief, because it's a false belief, to have it have no effect on me? And I'm already noticing that I feel better about certain things. So I'm going to challenge you to do this exercise today. Just brainstorm and write down your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about success, your beliefs about skills and abilities, and what you need to have, do, or be, or know in order to get the success and to supersize your business and to supersize and supercharge any area and aspect of your life. That's it for today. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Try this and report back in the comments how it works for you, because I want to know if it's as powerful for you as it has been for me. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.